G'day off trackers. This week we got a real interesting one for you. We're going to be diving into some trash. So we're literally going to be doing bin bag and we're going to do two different reviews. First one we're going to talk about is the Explore Life. This one will be a bit interesting. I'm hoping I don't get a lot of backlash for it. Unfortunately, there is some bad things to say about the bin bag and I'm hoping Maddie doesn't get too angry and start annihilating me. But as you guys know, I like to be honest and I like to point out the good things and the bad things about products. Hopefully they have less bad. Where this one, unfortunately, there is a few. So we'll get into the negatives first. As you can see from it, he's gone a black. The problem with black is it fades really, really quickly unless if you use a high quality material. Unfortunately, you've had this, what, Lloyd, 2 months?
Early in the year, so probably 4 months.
So 4 months and it started to go. All the buckles has been painted in really bad paint, which they started to chalk up really quickly. That was about a month. So they're going to get really disgusting over time. The actual whole material is starting to fade. If you look at these latches, they've completely gone grey. So unfortunately the black, that's your problems. As soon as you go black, you got to really use expensive paint to get it not to chalk up, and this just wasn't done in it. You're now having problems with the zipper and getting it to open the whole way. That's full with a bit of dust. And the other thing we've noticed is it does slide forward a bit. That's because he's gone away with your traditional latching that actually goes underneath the fixing point of the tyre, and he just has a strap that's at the back here. So that does unfortunately give play for the tyre to shift forward, where if he had gone with your traditional strap that you can tighten up that goes under the fixing point, that removes that whole play. That is the bad things about it. Let's go into the good things. So he's designed it so it's a nice square shape and you can fit a whole bin in there. So give me 1 second. And with the magic of editing, I'm back with the bin that I was meant to have prepared. So he has made it that you can literally get a bin from Bunnings and slide it in there to fit perfectly, which keeps the shape really nice, which a lot of the other products, unfortunately, they go real nasty if you don't have it full. The inside, these buckles are actually pretty cool if they're painted in a nice material. The inside is all coated as well, which is really nice. But the big downside, I don't know why he didn't go with a zipper. A zipper along here would have been brilliant, as you do get water ingress, don't you?
Lots of water.
Yeah.
In fact, every single pocket gets water.
So that means, yeah, the zippers really needed a lip over those to protect the water getting in. And then with the bin, you said the bin fills up. You've had to drill holes in the bin to try and drain it, which doesn't get rid of it all. So that's something you have to be mindful of, that it is going to fill with dust and water, and then you obviously end up with mud in the bottom of your bin. So that's the Explore Life one, nice, short and sharp. What's it worth, 200 odd bucks or something?
$199.95.
Yeah, so a fair bit of money to spend when you consider the second bin bag we're going to do a review on. The ARB rip-off, the San Hema. So this looks almost 100% identical to the ARB. It costs
89
bucks, so even under half the price. This has all the proper strapping system. What we'll do, we'll get this hooked up onto the wheel, change them over, and then we'll do a review on this one. Okay, and after a fair bit of stuffing around, good fun. Everybody knows how fun these bin bags are to put on. We've got it on here, but the upside is doing this traditional strapping system, this bin bag cannot go anywhere. It is staying exactly where you position it. So we'll go into the review of it. So as I said, it's the San Hema from Vic Off-Road. As you guys know, Vic Off-Road does send me stuff to review, but there's no rules around it. It's just literally, here's something, would you mind doing a review on it? If I think it's shit, I'm going to say it's shit. And look, I'm going to point out this one also has some downsides. So we'll start with those as well. Same as the Explore Life, they've gone with no zip, which means as you're driving along, rain's going to get in there. So I'll talk to my contact at Vic Off-Road and I'll tell him, you know, add a zipper on. So Lloyd, we've talked about it, he'll probably just go get a seamstress to chuck one on. It'll cost him all of maybe 50 bucks.
Yep.
And what you have to remember, so this is basically, we can all see it. It's a copy of the ARB versus the ARB's worth, what, around $300?
Yeah, 277 I think it is.
Yeah, and that was on eBay.
Yeah.
So you don't know if that's a new one or not. So I'd be saying they're around 300 bucks versus $89. So for it to be this close to the ARB, we think it looks mint. We reckon that looks way nicer because of the colours. It's going to repel the sunlight, which means you're not going to get fading anywhere near as quick. The main thing you want with anything that's external, you want bright colours that reflect the sun.
It also fills the tyre.
Yeah, but we actually said because of the side pockets that sit out a bit further, it engulfs the whole tire and just makes it look nicer. So you do get 2 side pockets for carrying, they sort of say carrying recycling or water bottles. It's not PVC lined, but it is still got a lining on it, and it's made of your traditional non-rip canvas, so it will be nice and strong. You do get a little bit of PVC lining here, but the top's not PVC lined either, so that is something to point out, and I'll be giving my feedback on that. But really, for 89 bucks, if you just want a cheap bin bag, I don't think you can go wrong with it.
And it fits the bin in there.
Yep, fits. That's got the same bin, the ARB one, not the ARB, the Bunnings one that was in the Explore Life to make it look nice. So you can copy that idea. You get a little front pocket as well. I think for the money, like, yeah, to me, all it's missing is a zipper. If they can add a zipper on, which I'll talk to them about doing it, and maybe charge an extra 10 bucks, winner. 100% winner.
Agreed.
Yep. So up to you guys which one you prefer. As I said, you will get longer in the sun with this. We just unfortunately aren't happy with the longevity of that. He said he tested it for, what was it, 2 years?
2 years.
It is made out of a PVC, so it doesn't fade as quick. It's why we decided to do our own. We had a prototype we ran for 3 years before we ended up doing this one.
Which, if we've started to get fading within a month, I just don't see how that could be true. Sorry, Maddie. I hope you don't get too nasty with me, but I just think if you did test it for 2 years, you would have swapped the paint and not been selling a product that chalks up and looks disgusting. Remember, these cars, especially yours, Lloyd, it's a real showpiece to you.
Yep.
And you pick items that look nice. So that's it, guys. As always, like, comment, subscribe. I'll keep doing this stuff. Hopefully I don't get abused too much as a couple of brands I'm pissing off, but this is what I want to do. I want to show you where to spend your hard-earned money and where not to.
But I don't think this is going to piss anyone off. It's an $89 bin bag.
Yep.
You know, and it does exactly what an $89 bin bag should.
Yep. And that one probably should be worth 89 bucks.
Agreed. Maybe that's where it stays.
See you guys.
Au revoir.